Hello and welcome to the first lecture of this new section on task prioritization and automation in this course, AI for Time Management Excellence. So in this section, we will help you understand how can you use AI for task prioritization and automation. And in this first lecture, we will take a look at how to use AI to-do lists to prioritize tasks and automate them, right? So how do you think you can use AI for task prioritization and automation? Any thoughts? There are two broad things that you can do. One is to use AI to-do list, as we started talking in the beginning of this lecture. The AI to-do list like to-do list with AI, Notion AI. What they do is they prioritize tasks using urgency, importance, and deadlines instead of leaving you to decide. So they start doing that for you. And the second thing that we will cover in the next lecture is the automation of the repeated tasks, repetitive tasks. Now, AI can handle things like email sorting, meeting summaries, or data entry. And that can free up time for important and strategic work, more important or strategic work. So let's take a look at how to use this to-do list. So, that's a great question. How to use AI to-do list. Now, AI to-do lists are a big upgrade over traditional checklists because they just don't store tasks, they think for you, and then they decide what matters, when to do it, and how to fit it into your workday. Now, how to use this task prioritization and automation? Let us take a look at that. So, first thing you need to do is to centralize all tasks, right? So, you need to connect all your emails, Slack and team messages, project tools, and like Asana, Trello, and Jira into one AI to-do app. And this could be Todoist with AI, Motion, Notion AI, AKI flow, etc., etc. And once you do that, there's nothing that will slip through the cracks. And AI will collect and organize everything in one smart inbox, right? So centralize all tasks into one AI to-do list app. Then what you need to do is to let AI handle the prioritization. It's a question of letting go. Instead of you doing it, allow AI to handle that prioritization. So instead of manually ranking tasks which you are used to, let AI categorize tasks in terms of urgency, importance, and low value. Estimate how long each task will take. It can do that for you. And align tasks with deadlines and goals that you have, right? And an example of that would be, you add prepare a monthly report and reply to John's email as two key tasks. AI knows the report is strategic. It will take 2 hours and the mail is 5 minutes. It schedules the report first, right? So that's how AI will start handling your prioritization. Then you can use dynamic scheduling as we have talked earlier also, where you can automate the AI auto fits task into your calendar. If something is urgent, it will pop up and it will reshuffle the rest of the schedules intelligently. And that will, prevent you being left with an overwhelming list of tasks that you need to do. An example of a good example of that would be a client calls run. If the client calls run 30 minutes late, then AI moves the budget reviews to tomorrow, but keeps personal draft today because it is due today. So like this, AI can do the dynamic scheduling for you. The fourth thing to start using the smart reminders and nudges. Now, AI nudges you when you are ready to delay a task, right? Based on your history of work. And an example of that will be you often postpone presentations. Start the deck now. You've got 45 minutes free before your next call. So, like this will be your smart reminders and nudges. And these predictive reminders, as we have talked earlier also, keep you proactive instead of reactive. So start using smart reminders and nudges like this. Or you can also automate recurring and low value tasks. AI can auto generate recurring tasks, right? And can even delegate or automate tasks. And in terms of drafting email, booking meetings, and pulling data reports, the recurring tasks which it can auto generate, which we talked earlier, could be like paying bills, sending weekly reports, and watering the plants, etc. And both these two together will free up time for you for deep work. More important, strategic work that requires creativity rather than simple follow-up, right? So like this, you can automate recurring and low value tasks. You can get insights and you can continuously optimize. AI analyzes your task patterns. Which tasks do you finish fastest? Where do you procrastinate? And how much time is wasted in context switching? So it will get insights like this. And then it will recommend better workflows for you, like batch mails at 4 p.m. instead of scattered throughout the day, for example. So, like this, it can continuously optimize with the insights it can keep generating about your preferences and habits and things like that. Let's take a look at a practical example using the AI to-do list. Now, what you do is you input things like tasks like submit personal proposal, review Friday, prepare slides, which is for 2 hours, call Sarah, research competitor, 3 hours, and gym. So you enter 5 tasks, like this, right? And what AI does is AI schedules research competitors tomorrow morning in the long focus work block. Places slides for today 2 to 4 p.m. before your 5 p.m. review. Nudges you at 10 a.m. Quickly call Sarana. You have 15 minutes gap and reschedules gym to 7 p.m. if you have 6 p.m. meeting runs late. So that's an example of AI to-do list doing the work for you and improving your productivity. So why does it make sense to use time management excellence, these AI to-do lists? Why do they help time management excellence? Now, AI to-do lists just simply don't track tasks, right? They prioritize, schedule, and adapt in real time, and that makes you sure that you spend time on the right things at the right time. And that's the essence of time management excellence, right? Now, let's take a look at best AI to-do list apps and let's compare them. It's a big uh, content. I would like not I'd like you to go to the PDF file later on and read it if you read it, and I'm going to summarize that. So this is the comparison table, and you have all the data here of all the apps that are you can use for AI to-do lists. And I don't expect you to listen to me on this. So let me summarize that for you. Which apps are best for task prioritization and automation? So from the above the hints, there are some task to-do lists that are recommended depending on what kind of prioritizing and automation strength you want. For hands-off daily scheduling and auto task placements, you could use Motion and Time Hero, which stand out. They handle the heavy lifting of fitting your task into your day around other commitments. If you want smart suggestions and an easy prioritization without full automation, you can use Todoist, Tick Tick, and any.do, which are good for you. They let you, tag, set priorities, they do overdue reminders, and have suggestions, etc. For workflows that include team projects and documentation plus knowledge management, you could use ClickUp or Notion AI. They give you broad, flexible power, letting you automate, you know, task, subtasks, auto-generate tasks on the nodes, etc. And if your workflow involves eliminating task durations, estimating task duration, and preventing overloading days. Trevor AI is very useful. It helps you see when you are overscheduled. So these are best apps based on the task prioritization and automation. So what do we do next now? So in the next, we will look at how to use AI for automation of repetitive tasks, where we will see how can you use AI to handle email sorting, meeting summaries, and data entry, and that how that can free up time for you to do important and strategic work. So thank you so much for watching this first task prioritization and automation lecture. I hope you continuing to learn new things, continuing to enjoy, and I do look forward to see you again in the next lecture. Please feel free to message me if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer and do download the PDF file to take a look at anything that you need to.